guys, so today's video is going to be kind of interesting and hopefully it will be. I decided to do this video because I find that in all of my tutorials I'll be like, I'll finish up the eyes and I'll be back for the finished look and I never get the chance to show you guys how I do my face. So this video is going to be exactly that. I'm going to show you how I highlight, how I contour, and how I apply my blush, and just basically steps that I always do. I will be doing another video though, really intense contour and highlight using more cream products and more powder products, but for now this is kind of like my everyday kind of thing. It's pretty easy for me, it's not really that complicated, and I explained everything, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you want to see how I do my face in those terms like contour, highlight, and blush, please keep on watching. So today I'm going to show you how to highlight and contour, and also how I apply my blush, and I'm going to be using two of my favorite blushes ever at the moment and my favorite highlight and contour, which is basically I have my MAC Pro palette here with me. I have my contour and highlight in here. I'm also going to be using a bit of concealer, and I'm using two blushes too. So I'm gonna show you all of that. For everything I normally use 4 brushes for this process. Excuse they're dirty. So I'm gonna start off with my concealer. I have a little sample of the Pro Longwear NW15 in here, and I like also to take my hair out of my way because sometimes it just annoys me, as you guys all know. So I'm just gonna pin my hair back like so. I don't look my best, but whatever. So I like to take a little bit of concealer, and I like to take it with this brush right here. This is just an e.l.f. contour brush for the eyes, but I use it for my concealer, and I just dip it in there and I just go ahead and place randomly under my eye, and I just place it like so. And then I just take my MAC brush. This is the 286 brush, which is the kind of a version of the 224 brush, but this is dual fibered, and I just like to go ahead and blend everything out with this brush. And don't worry if you have some eyeshadows under your eye there, you can always retouch them. It doesn't really bother me if any concealer goes on there. So this is a Pro Longwear concealer. You probably would be thinking, oh my god, this is too thick, but it's not really when you apply it with the right brush. So this brush is just gonna give that super natural finish. So this is how this looks like. So it's not too much, but yet it gives you this nice highlighted look. More awake. You don't look tired. No dark circles. None of that. And I just like to take my finger at the end and just pat it all in. So this is how this looks like. I'm gonna touch up that eyeshadow after. This is one of the steps for highlighting. I also like to highlight more than that. Well, not more than that. I don't like to have like somewhat white, completely white under my eye. So I like to take Accentuate, and I have this brush that I bought from IMATS when I was in Toronto, and I absolutely love it. This is from the Royal Nickel stand. It's just like a flat brush, and this is complexion C185, and I just like to take Accentuate with this brush and just pat it right on top of that concealer, and also just blend it out. Now for contour, this is one of my favorite brushes to use ever. This is my MAC 109 brush. I like to take Sculpt first, which is the lighter shade of the contour. And I like to go ahead and contour my face. Basically contouring, it's where your crease of the cheek is. So my crease is more toward this way where my tragus is. So it's just right there. And same here. If you guys think that you don't have a face crease, you can go ahead and do the famous fish face. and that's how you can find your crease. So when you do your fish face, you can go ahead right away and place it right in your crease. I'm gonna do the fish face for you guys. And this is where I apply my contour. As you guys saw, I also worked my brush more in circular motions than just sweeping it. I find circular motions, it will just give you that natural blended contour, if you guys know what I mean. I'm going to do the same thing to the other cheek. And I also like to take a little bit on here just because I find it gives me a nice definition on there. And then I've been really obsessed with contouring the temples and the hairline. So I'm just going to take Sculpt again, and I'm just going to go temples, which is right on top of the eyebrow on the outer corners. And I like to go lightly around the hairline too, because it just gives a nice look. If you have too much, just take any clean brush and blend it away. That would be it. And then I take definitive. I like to take like 2 dabs of this because it's super pigmented, and I like to just really concentrate this in the crease of the face. I'll do the same thing to the other cheek. I'm just going to put my mirror over here. And now for the blush, again, same brush. I love this brush for everything for my face, especially contour and blush. So I like to take Prism first, and this is just a MAC blush that they still have. And I like to take a little bit of this and then Smile, and then I will just like to apply this on the apples of my cheeks. And I like to blend it a little bit because it's like, this is a blush that I love to use a lot in the winter, just because it gives me this bronzy look without putting a bronzer on that's gonna make me look orange. So this one, I find it just gives like that natural bronzy tone. And I just apply it to the apples of the cheeks, and I like to work it going upwards too, kind of blending it with the contour but not too much. It's not like I'm putting blush all over, but yet it's a nice natural tone for me, and it's gonna blend very well with the contour too. So this is how it is. And then I like to take a bit of pink. This is from their Veronica, well, not the Archie girls, and this is from the Veronica collection. This is called Prom Princess. They have stuff that looks like this. I would use like Desert Rose if you are my skin tone or even darker. You can use, what else? They have another one that I really like a lot, and they're also coming up with new colors, so that's always fun. So I like to take this, and I really like just to concentrate this on the apple of the cheek itself. So I smile and I just place it right there. And this blush is pretty pigmented. I just like to take like 2 dabs in it and then tap the axis. And I'll do the same thing here too. If you find that you apply too much, just take any clean brush and just blend it away. So this is my everyday contour, highlight, and blush. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to get to you guys as soon as possible. And also if you have any products that you would like me to use for contour, highlight, or even new blushes, let me know. I would love to use them and get the chance to play around with them too. And I do recommend you these items. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye everyone.